Cancer. Hello, you know I'm a Cancer moon. Let's get it started. This is going to be your second proofread for the month of October, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Or if you have your sun in your fourth house. Ooh, chakras. Optimistic, colorful, hopeful, faithful, victorious. Victor, Victoria. Yes. I believe this is the energy of Yemaya. And this is perfect for you. I'm going to do it one more time. But actually, it's a star card. It's Aquarius. It's interesting, right? But Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, and in esoteric astrology, Jupiter rules Aquarius. Here I am. Okay, Cancer. Nice. Okay, Cancer, so it's so funny that I showed you that chakra card because it came up. So I'm going to read you the words that are on this card, Cancer, right? Life, right? Root chakra. Life force. Healing. I'm going to say that that is the sacral chakra, okay? And what are we healing from? Are we aware of that? Sunlight, solar plexus. Where do you find happiness? What can you do to bring pleasure and happiness and optimism into your life that no one else can? Nature, definitely being aware of that, you know? That's talking about like what you think about animals, what you think about the environment, what you think about the climate, what kind of elements of nature are you taking into your body, you know, like that type of thing. Yeah, and it's also talking about your heart, right? And how your body functions, you know, so definitely bringing awareness to that and nourishing that, nourishing your heart, nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, you're nourishing your spirit. Serenity, you know, are you taking time and the space that you need for yourself from other people who are influencing the ways that you might be thinking or be influencing the ways that you might be behaving based on how you might be thinking, okay? Hello. And are you pulling away from the things that are actually taking away your calm and serenity? Because you're going to have to do that at some point. And then, you know, how is that healing your spirit? How is it helping your spirit? You know, how is it affording you change in your life that you are willing and need and want to adapt to? I should have left that card in there for a reason. The Four of Swords is here, right? Like I said, give yourself that serenity that you need. I did talk about Jupiter ruling Aquarius, so it's kind of like, you know, breaking free, pulling away from just the influence of others and the encouragements of others or the discouragements of others. Remembering that you are your own master and you can do anything that you please. And if you want to chill, you can chill. You know when you're ready to create. Maybe you're trying to gather some information, gather some knowledge, or maybe you're trying to be inspired, creatively inspired. You know, this type of thing. This is Jupiter in Libra. So it's the expansiveness, or it's the growth of relationships, but it's the growth of the relationship that you have with yourself, right? It's a change of perspective that is happening and that comes from personal growth because you are invested in yourself, right? And you have to invest in your intellectual exploration, right, of who you are. okay? And when you do that, you start changing and evolving, and you realize who you are meant to be, right? So no one else can actually tell you who you are, what you're meant to be, because like it is a journey for you to discover who you are, not for them to tell you who you are. Okay, and now we got the Queen of Swords right here, and I just exhibited that for you. Okay. Cancer. Queen of Swords, this is Libra energy, and this naturally squares you. So, you know, the truth might be... the truth hurts, you know, that type of thing. It's very Lizzo or that lady who sang that song. He breaks me down, he builds me up, he fills my cup, I like it rough. Do you remember that song? I used to love that shit. But this is being truthful with yourself about what you know now, what you have learned. This is not being misguided by the truths of others, right? And this is like being calm, but not being careful. This is being balanced, but also being ready. You know? Ready for anything. Okay? Ready for anything. Okay? Great sense of knowledge. This is also someone that you probably are needing to get some advice from. You know? It's very much like that. It's a therapy kind of card as well. So some people could be getting therapy in some kind of way, Cancer. Or you could be kind of like achieving a sense of therapy that comes from spending time alone and recalibrating, rebalancing, you know, that type of thing. Restoring your essence. But, you know, the Queen of Swords is very... So... this could be the mom saying something very sharp and cutting, or this could be you saying something sharp and cutting to someone, right? Or this could be a harsh psychological reality. It doesn't have to be harsh, actually. It's flexible. You know, it's just remembering who you are, but also maintaining flexibility about you. Okay? Mature flexibility. And boundaries, right? You're inviting, you're open, but you have boundaries. All right, let's see what's on the other side. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy coming in kind of slowly. That's Leo into Virgo. So creating something that is going to last and going to contribute to the overall well-being. So that's what we're thinking of. We're thinking of pulling in things that are going to be helpful to our, you know, cultivating healthy habits. And that's what we're trying to invite in. That's what we're trying to do. That's what and I'm talking about in many different ways. Responsibilities, right? Having better habits at, you know, attending to responsibilities. And doing that in a way that is different, you know? Because we're trying to grow and change. Improvements. That's what we're thinking about. The Empress. Growth, like I said. Value changing. You know? You have to learn from your environment. You have to let your environment inspire you for growth. Being aware of your environment and how it influences you, but also being aware of what you bring to the environment and being aware of what you bring to the table. And what you bring to the table goes with you everywhere. So it doesn't necessarily matter where you are. You're going to necessarily have that same magical essence about you that's going to be just as inviting as it was there or there. And this is like kind of like exploring your creativity, you know, and also submitting to that, because that's what it's asking you. It's the inner child that is saying, please give me the attention that I still deserve from you, because there are certain things that we weren't able to extract from the adults that we needed when we were growing up, that we learned how to actually attend to ourselves in that such a way, right? So we are then kind of like revisiting the child that lives within inside us and nourishing that person. There's beauty in the braids now. Okay. Let's see what's going on here with the Queen of Swords. And some of you could be mothers, you know, and that's where you could be valuing life. Okay, or you could be like, oh, surprised that you're not pregnant. I haven't been showing you the cards that much, but, you know, they're gorgeous. I'll do a little featurette. Follow me on IG. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is talking about, you know, feeling proud about the work, you know, and having a competitive and just, you know, justifying the work. The work speaks for itself. You know, the results speak for themselves, right? So it's like we are exploring what our potential is and what our capabilities are, and we are actually being surprised by the results that we get from doing that and pushing ourselves. Oh, that was it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that notification bell. And also follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot there. And my personal account is NYC Kendrick. If you'd like to get a reading with me, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com.